who's here. Bob Nelson's here from Wolfe Ridge, and he bought a new toy. What do we have here? What is this?
This is the Wolfe Ridge 28C compact commercial with the optional hydraulic conveyor package on it.
Nice. Analog.
Yes, sir. So the
And a cooler.
yeah,
And
yeah.
It's got all the goodies.
Electric start, 28 ton, 6.5 second cycle time, 22 GPM pump, 25 gallon hydraulic tank. Yeah, this is loaded up.
Nice. It's got all the toys a growing boy would want.
Yes.
So let's look it over.
Okay.
So here it is. This is the 28C Magnum. Magnum.
Yeah, and the Magnum gives the big bore cylinder and the tall push block, and that's standard on the compact commercial. So you can see we've got this big tall push block.
That's a big boy.
6 bolts on each side. Bronze self-loop slides. They're impregnated with graphite, so
That's
as they
inside
wear,
here.
they
Okay,
lubricate.
yep.
So
Nice.
don't put any grease on the beam. You don't
Yep.
need to.
Yep.
As it wears, that'll get really nice and shiny and smooth.
I'm gonna wear that out.
Yeah, good. I see you have.
We have some work here to do.
Yeah.
We have some work to do.
Auto cycle is standard on these machines, and hydraulic wedge height adjustment. 4-way wedge is included. There's a 6-way optional. We didn't bring it with today, but we will send you one. And hydraulic log lift is standard. And like I said, this has that optional conveyor package, and that gives us this conveyor and the hydraulic oil cooler as part of that package deal. Double stack pump, so this doesn't steal power from the splitter when it's
so
running.
you
So
just
this can
run
run
steady.
can run steady all at one
Oh,
speed.
it's just one speed.
It's one
Okay.
speed, and then we have hydraulic height adjustment up and down here.
Oh, okay.
And then we got forward and reverse. So let's say when you get to the top of the pile, that's when you can run into a tendency of wanting to suck a piece in. But
Sure.
usually just put it in reverse and it spits it back out and
Yeah.
back to business.
And then over here, what do you got? How big of a tank?
This is a 25 gallon in-house made hydraulic oil tank.
And you got a cooler on it.
Yep. And then hydraulic oil cooler with 12 volt fan. It's got a thermostat on it, so it'll run only when it needs to. I would assume, well, it's like 20, 30 degrees here today. I don't think that this is going to end up running much when you're using it. Usually if you're going a lot of back-to-back cycles. But when we added the conveyor, this is just added kind of as extra insurance.
Right.
Same thing on our verticals. The VS doesn't have a cooler as standard, but the VSC does.
Right, right. And then what was on for engine? I didn't even see what you had. You had a Honda, I know that.
13 horse Honda GX390 with pull start and electric start.
So it's got both?
Yep.
Okay.
And if the battery goes completely dead, you'll still be able to start it. You turn the key on and just pull the rope.
Got it. Okay. Now this is obviously for around the Woodyard. It's not a real good for the highway because of the elevator and everything.
Yeah,
so
this one you probably want to, if you're just going to go a short trip across town, that should be okay. But otherwise, just pulling around in the Woodyard, I wouldn't recommend trying to hop on the highway or anything like that with this. And
drive to New York on the interstate. Don't do that.
Our other, like the RSs, the Pro, the compact commercial, we recommend a max speed of 45 miles an hour on those. When you add the conveyor, it's a bit less than that, just to keep it safe.
So there's a foot down here.
Yep, so we got a foot down there.
And
We
then
can drop that foot and jack this up, and then this has extra jacks on it, and it looks like there's a lot going on here, but that pin we can pull and we can slide this whole thing in. So I'll do that real quick here. So when you first go to set it up, we can slide this whole apparatus in here. Chains out of the way. And then slide that pin back through. And then we can drop these legs, and this thing just has a ton of stability.
Right.
We got an extra foot here for the hydraulic conveyor.
You got feet everywhere.
We recommend putting that foot down if you're going to leave this thing sit, because just with everything, hydraulic cylinders, they'll drift a little bit. So like this log lift, if this sits out here for a few days, you'll come out and it'll be down further to the ground.
Yep.
So the same thing would apply to that conveyor. And it's nice having all those feet and stuff too, because this log lift can lift 450 pounds.
Nice.
So,
that's almost what I wear.
Yeah. After Thanksgiving.
No, right now. Well, that's right. It is after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Still got Christmas to go. What else do I need to know about it?
We did bring you the optional wedge holder. All of our current model horizontal machines have these bolt holes on the back, and we made a wedge holder earlier this year, so that if you take off that 4-way or 6-way or whatever, you don't have to set it on the ground and lose it in the firewood.
Right.
You can just come back here and set it down.
Got it.
And that wedge holder, you can actually stack the 4-way and the 6-way on it. So it's kind of nice to be able to do that. And we brought you the optional LED light tower, which bolts on here as well. So they those two options will nest together. Then you'll have a tower up here with LED floodlights.
And that just plugs right in here with a Y.
Yeah,
right?
yep.
Nice.
So this is what feeds the hydraulic oil cooler. And basically, yeah, there's just a Y that goes in there, and unplug and plug it in, unplug it when you don't need it.
That means I can split all night long.
Yeah. Well, it's nice. At 4 o'clock, it seems to get dark. You know.
Yeah. We get about 6 hours of daylight now.
Yeah.
But pretty soon we'll be going back the other direction. We'll be gaining some days.
Yes.
Some days.
The glass is half full.
Yeah, exactly. Very cool. I like it. Nice color and everything.
Yeah.
It's very pretty. It goes nice with your jacket.
Yeah, this is one of our standard red. This is our standard red, and then we've got the 3 other standard colors too: the gray, orange, and then the blue too. So
no, I'm going to be using this for a little while, but this actual unit is for sale.
Yes. So if somebody sees it on the channel and they want this specific unit, they should reach out to us, because we're going to leave this one here for probably 2 or 3 months. So it'll be available in early spring.
Cool. Yeah, we'll put it through its paces and see what we can do with it. I like the elevator. We're going to be able to. So I've got a lot of this oak here that is partially, probably over half of it is dry and ready to burn right now.
Okay.
And then the other stuff I've been tossing over here as I split. I can tell it's wet, and then the dry stuff I've been just tossing over here.
Okay.
And I've sold right from the pile. So what I want to do is have my tractor bucket set up at the end of the elevator.
Yeah.
Take all the wet stuff, put it right up into the machine, the other stuff off to the sides that I can sell, and then that will get dumped in a bunker. Nice. So that's kind of my plan anyway, separate it out.
Yeah. And this is like this ends up being like the perfect height for IBC tote too.
Totes. Yeah, we got totes we can try fill in some too, just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool. We got lots of totes. Birch's the tote man, so.
I know. I got some for him.
Yeah, you got another batch just the other day. Well,
Nice.
Very cool. Let's see how it works.
So right now we've got these cam straps on here just for kind of transport. So I'll loosen those up and take them off.
Nice, custom made and everything.
Yeah, they got the Wolfe Ridge logo on them, and we actually do sell these too. They're on the website, but we include these with the 28C 35cc. Sorry, I should clarify. If it has a conveyor on it, we include these straps.
Got it.
And then I'll come over and I'll start it. I'm going to flip the log lift out too. We've got the log lift kind of in transport position here. Put that down. This back in there. And then we've got our key start. So I'll flip the choke on. Make sure the gas is on. Be mid throttle on.
That is one big ram.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah, that's that Magnum big bore cylinder.
That is big. So how many tons did you say?
It's 28 tons. It's a 22 gallon per minute pump and then 6.5 second cycle time. Once it's warmed up, I think we're a little slower right now.
Oh yeah, it's really cold. Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cold out here right now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's gonna work really nice.
And you can see as this splits, it's gonna build up kind of a stack here.
Right.
But as it starts to go through here, like this kind of grips on the wood, and then it'll drop it down, and then the next one will grab it.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Yeah, it'll go about as fast as you can move, I think.
Yeah.
So I think when I get this set up, I'm gonna sprint it around.
Okay.
So I'll have this towards the wood so I can load it up. I didn't think of that when I pushed it over here.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Just get it up by the wood and we'll be okay. But I think what I'm going to do is I'll move all this stuff out of here and then I'm going to back it in that way and then have the elevator come out this direction, have this up against the wood over there. That's my plan. Not that you care, but
no, that's cool.
You got to think about it. A lot of people
like
just think you got to go get the wood and bring it.
No.
I like to get the machine as close to the wood as possible.
Let's get the process refined. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Save steps.
And there's another trick too that I don't. Some people use, some people don't. When you put your rounds on here, if you put like 10 of them on here, keep the lift like that, and as you're going, lift it up a little more.
Right.
When you get down to the end, you might have one. This isn't a round, but let's say the round is sitting in here.
Yeah.
Instead of reaching over the beam, go down with the log lift and go up as far as you can. That bounce at the end will make it roll onto the beam for you.
A lot of those little tricks you learn, don't you?
Work smarter, not harder, right?
Yeah, well, I think what it is it just takes time to figure a machine out. And a lot of people think you can just get on it and start working like a maniac.
Yeah.
When people first start working on any splitter I've ever had here that they try out, you can tell they're like afraid, they don't know what to do because you don't know. You
get a flow going though after
the logistics of the movement of the wood. It's you can save yourself lots of time if you figure out your stages.
Right.
And having extra hands is the best.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially with anything that's got a fast cycle time. Some people get hung up on cycle times. Like our 28 Pro is 10.5 seconds, and while that's 4 seconds slower than this, you still need to have somebody basically keeping your wood loaded for you. Otherwise,
most of the professional machines you can't keep up with the machine.
Yeah,
you just can't.
It's
compared to what. Like my brother's got and my old Glacier that I had, it was a 17-second cycle time.
You say Glacier, it moved as slow as a Glacier, huh?
That's why I called it that, yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. That was the actual name for it.
No.
Their marketing didn't think that.
No. That's what I called it.
Okay.
It was a Woods.
Okay.
And then I had one other one too. But yeah, it was that 17 seconds. You could literally take a nap, have a dream, wake up, and the piece was just going through. So there you go. The machine is for sale. If you guys want to check it out, give Bob a call at Wolfe Ridge and we can touch up. You guys are super busy right now.
Yeah, we've still been. Our lead time currently right now is about 10 to 12 weeks. So we've got about 300 splitters in the queue, but we're gaining ground.
So after the shows, you guys sold. Or during and after the show, you sold hundreds.
It's still been in the show season. It was quite busy, and it's been quite busy after that. Our dealer network has been taking on a lot of machines and moving a lot of machines too.
So think of the network,
So there might be one close to these viewers like.
So what are your distributors? You've got.
So we've got 9 dealers with 14 locations.
9 dealers. Yeah. 14 locations. That's a bunch.
One of them has 5. Messick's has 5 locations. But on the website on the dealer tab, I've got a map and I've got all the contact information there too. Cool. So we've got them kind of spread out everywhere.
On the ground that if somebody has to have.
Yep. A lot of them keep them in stock, conveyors and things like that too. So if you're looking for something you need it like right now, I suggest checking that dealer network out.
Yeah, you just sold the ball, so there you go.
Yeah. And this is the 28C compact commercial. So if you want to see the pricing and everything on this and the specs, you can check out compact commercial in the horizontal section and then just add the hydraulic conveyor package to it. And that's exactly what this machine is. So there's no other options or anything else on it. This is 28C with the conveyor package. Yeah, that's all you got to worry about.
Very good. Well, there you go, folks. That's it for today. See you tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. Go watch all the other videos. Good night, Irene.